Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Scorpio, October 25, 2021. The moon's transits today continue to highlight your need to look within. You're observing rather than pushing things forward. Tensions about money, valuables, and business matters can be part of the day, although it's likely you can turn worries into creative changes. It may not be easy to get motivated and get going on something independently today, but it's temporary. For now, distractions are plenty. With today's Mercury-Uranus transit, part of you needs emotional space to draw conclusions and do your best thinking. However, another good part of you wants to bounce ideas off someone special. It can be challenging to reach a decision. Be more critical of your own ideas. Yes, it's hard to do when working in isolation, but many times you get so caught up in the excitement of new ideas being born that you're unable to sort the reality from the fantasy. Today's energy will help you make this distinction. You're going out of your way to inquire, probe, and quench your curiosities. Luna continues to ignite your intensity-driven 8th house of sex, intimate unions, and soulmate connections, highlighting everything from the foundation of a significant partnership to the desire for emotional closeness. Although, with the moon in Gemini, the closeness you seek more than likely consists of back-and-forth communication. The catch? Luna's tricky square to hazy Neptune, your romantic 5th house of love, passion, and pleasure creates friction between the fantasy of this connection and staying true to your prior commitments. You may or may not see the logical side of this situation. Does it matter? This is a time to follow your instincts. That still, small voice within can take you a long way if you tune into it. Ever think of doing yoga during the day but then not feel like it when you get off work? Call a friend and plan to hold each other accountable so that you can't get out of it so easily. The more you nurture this inner voice, the stronger it will become. In the early days of your birthday month and new solar year, the landscape ahead is usually a blank canvas. However, with Venus having already been and gone, and as she has already given your heart a voice, this has already laid tracks for what you want from the coming year. What Venus didn't focus on was the when, where, and how, and even the Sun will wait for Mercury and Mars to arrive to go there. Instead, the Sun is focused more on shining the light on the road ahead and on the desires and expectations that Venus has already left you with. 2 days after the moon's departure from your relationship sector, you will not only find it easy to remain emotionally engaged, it is important that you do. With the Sun in Scorpio, a balance between your personal and relationship needs will become more transparent, and that creates a chance for something more authentic. Since the moon is in brainy Gemini, you could be thinking about any investments or transformation processes in your career. It could be time to double-check the details on any recent loans, contracts, and/or agreements. Rereading the fine print never hurts, especially if you are thinking about negotiations or wondering how an agreement could be more lucrative. Generally speaking, the lunar energy may also have you consider different avenues to transform your professional path. It could be a great day to consider all of your options before your workweek begins.